you are over 60, your morning cup of tea is likely the one thing you trust to keep your brain and heart healthy. But there is a silent danger hiding in plain sight. Most seniors are stirring one specific additive into their tea that acts like biological glue for the arteries. It doesn't just cancel out the tea's benefits. It creates a massive spike in internal pressure that modern science now links directly to an increased risk of stroke. Today, I'm going to show you why your healthy tea habit is secretly stiffening your blood vessels, the exact ingredient you must throw away today, and the one golden spice that can actually reverse the damage. If you care about your independence, stay in this video until the end. To understand why this additive is a stroke trap, we need to look at your arteries as the most important roads in your body. When you are 30, these roads are made of flexible rubber, but after age 60, they become more like copper pipes, less forgiving and more prone to damage. Tea is naturally rich in flavonoids. Think of these as a high-performance cleaning crew that travels through your bloodstream, scrubbing away the rust and keeping your pipes wide and smooth. However, the moment you stir in this common additive, a chemical reaction happens inside your cup before you even take a sip. This ingredient acts like a magnetic lock. It binds to the tea's antioxidants and literally paralyzes them. Instead of the cleaning crew entering your system to protect your brain, you are just drinking a liquid that increases your blood viscosity, making your blood thicker and harder to pump. Soon, I'll name this ingredient, and it's likely in your pantry right now. For someone over 60, this thick blood is a disaster. It creates microscopic turbulence inside your carotid arteries, the ones that lead directly to your brain. It's like forcing sludge through a tiny straw. Over time, this turbulence creates small tears in the vessel walls, where dangerous plaques can grow. You aren't just enjoying a hot drink, you are unintentionally weathering your internal plumbing. But the danger goes deeper. This specific additive triggers a spike in reactive oxygen species. In simple terms, it creates a small explosion of inflammation in your blood vessels just 15 minutes after you finish your cup. For a younger person, the body repairs this quickly. But for a senior, this inflammation can linger for hours, keeping your blood pressure elevated and your arteries under constant siege. Stay with me, because the diet version of this is actually the biggest stroke trigger. When your arteries stay inflamed and stiff, they can't pulse correctly. They become brittle. This brittleness is exactly what leads to the silent blockages that doctors fear most. You think you are doing something healthy by drinking tea, but because of this one mistake, you are actually removing the very protection your brain needs to stay sharp and stroke-free. So what is this ingredient that's sabotaging your longevity? For most seniors, it's not just regular sugar, it's artificial sweeteners, specifically sucralose and aspartame. Or it's the non-dairy creamers you use to make your tea richer. We've been told for years that sugar-free means healthy, but for the senior brain, these chemicals are a disaster. When you stir these into a hot cup of tea, you are creating a metabolic storm. These additives trigger a sudden rise in insulin and blood-thickening agents, even if they don't have calories. For someone over 60, this causes your arterial walls to seize up. It's a process called vasoconstriction. I'm about to show you 3 safe swaps that taste even better. What's even more dangerous is how these sweeteners trick your brain. They send a signal that energy is coming, but when the calories don't arrive, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. In seniors, chronic cortisol is like acid for your arteries. It makes the vessel walls brittle and prone to cracking under pressure. If you use those powdered creamers, it's even worse. They are packed with hydrogenated oils, literally liquid plastic for your veins. They don't just sit in your stomach, they lodge themselves in the endothelium, the delicate inner skin of your heart's plumbing. This makes your heart pump twice as hard for half the result. Every sip you take with these additives is like taking a step closer to a hospital bed instead of a step toward a healthy retirement. Wait until you see the tea hack at the end. It's a game changer. You must realize, your tea is only as healthy as what you put in it. If you keep stirring in these silent killers, you are fighting a losing battle against time. But the good news is, there's a way to get that sweetness and creaminess without the stroke risk. Now, I don't want you to give up your tea ritual. I want you to upgrade it. Here are the 3 golden alternatives that every person over 60 should use to turn their tea into a stroke-defying tonic. First, pure Ceylon cinnamon. If you miss the sweetness of those artificial drops, this is your answer. Unlike common cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon helps stabilize your blood sugar and actually reduces internal inflammation. It gives your tea a natural, warm sweetness that relaxes your blood vessels instead of tightening them. It's like a massage for your arteries from the inside out. Second, fresh lemon squeeze. This is the ultimate multiplier. Science shows that the vitamin C in lemon helps your body absorb the tea's antioxidants up to 13 times more effectively. Without it, most of the tea's benefits just wash away. With it, you are essentially sending a high-powered cleaning crew directly to your brain to scrub away the plaque. My third alternative is the most powerful for circulation. Don't miss it. Third, raw ginger root. Ginger is one of nature's most potent vasodilators. That's a medical term that simply means it tells your arteries to relax and open up. For a senior, this is life-saving. It ensures that blood flows freely to your brain, lowering your blood pressure naturally, and keeping your stroke risk at an all-time low. It adds a beautiful kick to your tea that wakes up your senses without the chemical crash. By switching to these 3, you aren't just drinking a beverage, you are performing daily maintenance on your circulatory system. You are choosing a clear mind and a strong heart over a chemical substitute. Stay with me for 60 more seconds for the tea hack that protects your brain. Now, here is the tea hack I promised. The one simple change that ensures your brain gets every ounce of protection possible. Never brew your tea with rolling, boiling water. When water is too hot, it literally scalds the delicate leaves and destroys the very antioxidants that prevent strokes. For anyone over 60, this is a waste of a golden opportunity. Instead, let your kettle sit for just 2 minutes after it boils before pouring. This tiny delay preserves the medicinal compounds that keep your blood thin and your arteries flexible. It's a 120-second investment in your brain's future. Remember, your health at this stage of life isn't about luck. It's about the small, daily choices you make at your kitchen table. By removing those chemical additives and using nature's golden alternatives, you are taking out an insurance policy on your independence. You are choosing to stay sharp, stay mobile, and stay present for your family. I want to hear from you now. What have you been putting in your tea? Don't be shy. We are all learning together. Comment clean below if you're committing to using lemon, cinnamon, or ginger starting tomorrow morning. I read every single comment. If you found this life-saving information helpful, please hit the like button. It helps this video reach other seniors who might be in danger. And if you want to keep your body running like a well-oiled machine, subscribe to The Fit Senior. Move smart, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.